Welcome back to Pokemon Sword. Last time we did the fighting gym, we actually did a really good job. I wouldn't say it was a straight sweep because we did have to use more than one Pokemon, but we didn't lose any, so that's good. Also, you catch me brushing my hair, not because I've been neglecting it, God no. Anyone ever who has long hair will understand the struggle of how much upkeep you need to do of it. Because it gets knotted, it gets greasy, and really it's just a mess to deal with if you don't know how to do it properly. So, recommendations for those with long hair, do brush it, do wash it, and yeah, dare I say it, use appropriate shower gels. Obviously, we don't need to necessarily do that part, water does work quite well, but, you know, it's a matter of cleanliness, and also I'm trying to look more upkept, and trying to look more, I don't know, at least visually a bit better, because we're heading into the fairy gym. And as we all know, fairies are fabulous little things, and quite frankly, there are a few fairy types in the real world. I have no chances with them because they seem to have more control of their life than I do, but yeah, regardless. That's just how it is. So yeah, anyways, man, I'm getting reflected as hell. Everything's getting reflected from my classes today. Oh, so yay, I'm finally done with my, well actually no, my eye still has a few issues going on, but I can tell because this eye here, which is my left eye, because for whatever reason the webcam is swapped around, this eye here has been having a lot of pain lately because it's been having to compensate for this fucking eye choosing to not do its job. Hey look, it's a Rantump. Oh, shiny things. That's pretty usual. So anyway, we've got our lovely team at the moment of Zaxxon Toxtricity, Logan the Excadrill, Liz the Serena, Victor the Ninetales, who has done an amazing job, absolutely fabulously, Roman our Machoke, because we can't afford it to Machamp, and Sam the Centiskorch, which we made sure was able to Gigantamax. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're going to be using a comically large spoon on Alqueme. Not because, oh, we need to use sensible decision making, but no, because a comically large spoon would actually be quite effective against a fairy type. But before we head into the gym, we should hey look, it's the page on Opera. By the way, I forget sometimes that there is a VTuber that is basically hired to do the whole thing with as a representative of Opera GX. When just suddenly I just boot it up and it'd be like in the GX con a bit like, oh, help or escape these things with this survey, and it's like, huh. But anyway, Opal and the Blue Leah gym. As we can see here, we got these fabulous things to deal with. Wheezing with Fairy Wind, Tackle and Sludge. Why Tackle? I mean, I'm thankful it's not self-destruct, personally, because, you know, self-destruct is a very annoying thing to deal with if you're not careful. But we should be careful of its base 120 physical defense, i.e. we probably should be using Ninetales. Its poison fairiness does mean that it is weak to psychic, so we should probably start with Victor up front. However, we do have to go through the gym first, which primarily means we'll be dealing with Pokemon that are weak to poison, hence Toxtricity. Speaking of which, obviously Togekiss and Alqueme are both fairies, so do that what you will on that one, but fairy flying. Togekiss is murdered by our Toxtricity, which is lovely. Morwell, meanwhile, has the steel typing. Pardon me, and all that. So we can actually go into the fastest bit, and I'm assuming, yeah. Pardon me, it's only going to show that stuff. But if we go to the comparative and into the info, we can see exactly what they're weak to anyway still. So, yeah, ideally, ground and fire are the best when it comes to Morwell. But keep in mind, Morwell's stats are actually rather low. It didn't get a real good boost to anything outside of Generation 6 giving it the fairy typing, which was nice, thank you Game Freak, and then of course the Mega Evolution having huge power, which it was a very necessary thing. It doesn't mean Morwell's bad, just underpowered compared to what it could be, which is why, hey, Legend CA, make a Morwell, yeah. I'll happily have a Morwell on my team in Legend CA. I think I've made that decision myself here now. So obviously Togekiss dies to a lot of things, and of course Alqueme being pure fairy means poison and steel only, hence why we got our poison and steels. And yeah, it has this is Alqueme's moveset. It's got quite nice special defense. Ain't gonna lie. But acid armor, which, yeah, does up its defense. Sweet Kiss, which, yes, confuses us, but its only attacking move is Draining Kiss. So, as long as you're using a Pokemon that doesn't take much damage from it, you actually are fine. And obviously, don't take a dragon into this gym. I think that much should be plainly obvious. Because then our next encounter will be Route 7, and, yeah, so anyway. So, let us head on in. I think I want this to be the situation in the event of double battle, because I've forgotten how the gym works. Actually, no, I haven't forgotten completely how the gym works. I do know that the gym operates on the point of questions, and I have to say, I don't remember the question answers off the top of my head. Anyway, Marnie was here, and has just finished the gym on her own accord. And Morpeko is cute and adorable, and I want to hug it. I want a plushie of Morpeko because it feels very huggable, like this Jigglypuff I've got. I want more. Basically, I want more Pokemon plushies that I can hug. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, fun fact actually. Doing a bit of cleaning in a cupboard and found not only the pink hat, which I think I brought up in a different stream. That I have. It needs a clean. It needs a fucking clean. But I also found an angry face emoji plushie that I have. I don't know why I have an emoji face plushie. I honestly don't know why I would have that. 100%. Just no clue. Apparently I do. And I'm sure on some random Instagram account I posted a picture of myself with it. Actually, you know what? This is a good time actually for me to attempt to not use the correct tab, because I don't want to use the wrong tab to look for this actually. Instagram. Did I? I don't remember the last time I used Instagram. It should probably just be a case of logging in with my Facebook, which I do have. I actually do have a Facebook. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, follow me on Facebook. No, I'm not doing that. Mainly just because I don't know what I've last actually done. Yeah, save the info. Sell my salt and metal at a later point. Huh. I have to reload it now. Find friends and accounts that you like, or happen to be followed by people I follow. Which, yeah, fair enough. Apparently I have a message. Oh, from like 4 years ago that I never responded to. Oh god, okay, well this is where's my profile? There it is. Ah, yeah. So I have 2 posts on here, 1 follower, okay, and 1 following. I happen to follow Amino Apps. Oh god, was that the time period when I would have done that? I don't know why I've got this random bit of me messing around with people in college in media, GCSE level media. Why is that there? But that also tells you which college I went to first, that's damn sure. Ah, there it is. Bit of a mess in the background, but I should be able to... can I just save the image? No, that's me trying to save the whole thing. I just want the image. I can't get the image. Alright, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Time to go to... Oh, no. Time to go onto OBS and... boom. So that's the Angry Face plushie. I still have it. Surprised I didn't have like a different one. So yeah, just a little bit of fun fact there. That's the Angry Face plushie. It also needs a bit of a wash. So, you know, I like me a good plushie. I also like buying people plushies apparently as well, because that seems to be the only thing I come up with for birthdays and Christmases at this point. we can still see some people around here doing their things. Anyway, that detour aside, that's literally the only picture I will show, because the other picture happens to involve other people that I have not spoken to in years. So, yeah, probably for the best I don't do that. I'm surprised I still even have that up on there, up on my Instagram. Because I don't use it. I don't use Instagram. Like, I don't use Facebook. I just happen to still have it. Although then again, older relatives that still use Facebook, it's always nice to keep in touch with, so, you know, sometimes. Anyways, welcome to the Fairy Gym. Opal is looking for a successor, for you see, she's old, and our government, as per usual, oh wait, no, this was the previous government that was around when this game came out, of course kept raising the retirement age, just to screw over the old. Truly, another form of austerity. Now let's ignore that and start doing a different austerity under the Labour government. Now, before anyone suggests that I'd be voting for certain alt-right parties, no. I voted left-wing. Those alt-right losers can get right fucked. Anyway. For the record, right? You know how wasted my vote was? My vote was for... I should have voted Lib Dem. I'll say that. I should have voted for Lib Dem. Because everywhere else in Somerset voted Lib Dem. I live in the one part that didn't. They voted for Conservative mainly. Yay! Ugh, stabbed me with a fork. Anyways, welcome to Fighting Gym Trainer and Net. The way this gym works, we have battles, like against the Spirit Sea. No, look how cute it is. And look how cute my toxicity is. Right, yeah? The toxicity is cute, yeah? The point is assuming we don't just murder with acid, because it's not the best poison move, but it's a poison move on a fairy type that's not fully fought at. We almost killed. Echo voice, not really what I would use on a toxicity, but fair enough. This is how it works. There are questions, such as this one. Do you know about fairy types' weaknesses? Well, yes, in terms of just a pure fairy, because there are fairy types that have other typings, like Togekiss has part flying, Morwell part steel, Galarian Weezing part poison, Gardevoir's part psychic, you know, the list goes on. A base fairy will only ever be weak to poison and steel, meaning if you've got a poison steel Pokemon, well, you're in good luck there. So Weathering people, Weathering users in Gen 9, congratulations. but anyway, so this one is actually it's a freebie. You can just select poison or steel, and it's quite no matter what. And we get a stat boost. Oh, lovely stuff. Of course, only useful if you're actually going to keep the Pokemon in. If you're having to switch your Pokemon out for a different one that's going to be more useful, then yeah. Oh, and that's the webcam freezing up for the first time that I've noticed. Anyway, Execute to level 32, yeah, and Slipper! Look at it! No, it just has that whimsical look to it that just makes me go, yeah, this is what a fairy type is. Also the colour pink. I don't know about you, but I do think I like the colour pink. I also like the colour red. Some shades of blue are quite nice. Gunmetal Grey is only useful for Red Dwarf reference. And even then, I'm not sure if it's a different shade of grey or not, because they look exactly the bloody same. But anyway, we did it. We beat a net. Yeah! Now, if I said that in a Fire Emblem lens, that would be kind of weird. Yeah, I did it. I beat up a net. And suddenly all the blue lions just swarm and murder me. And the second trainer approaches. So none of these gym trainers, they're not worthy of the gym. You're not worthy, you see. But, Teresa. That's his name I would want. But anyway, Swirl it. We have one of these. Let's go stand out still. Acid! Ooh, 1 HP. And Cotton Sport. We're slower. By 2 whole stages. Question: what was the previous trainer's name? And we get given the choice of saying Anetta or Annette, which is the correct answer is Annette. Congratulations, you got that correct. If you got that wrong, then that nullifies part of the speed drop we suffered. That's really useful, game. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about this fact. I wish it was an attack boost. Ooh, my Machoke is doing a good job at being very leveled. And a Wormatisse. Yeah, I still think it has a nice look to it. Its beak makes it look like its face is a plague doctor's mask. Which is a shame that it's not resistant to poison. But then again, it's one of the 2 fairies they made in Gen 6 to be like, hey look, these are counterparts to each other in some way, shape or form. A little annoying with the way they have to evolve, but yeah, working on it. And that's a Wormatisse dealt with. We did it, we beat the 2nd trainer. Also, Poison Jab! Yippee! It does utilise the lesser stat of physical attack over special attack, but it's double the base power of acid. Also, has a chance of poison, so I have just this innate chance to poison if I'm not using Toxic immediately. And let's face it, if I know I can kill a Pokemon really quickly, Toxic only is useful if it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this strategic fight more than a haha win situation. Oh, there it is. It's actually in reach. Sometimes it's not. I should just now grab my skateboard and be like, how do you do, fellow kids? Because, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I keep seeing clips of this is CFLive. Gigi Muin going boat goes binted. I know it's brainwash. And yet I'm just like, why does boat go binted? Binted is thy boat. What makes a boat binted? You know, that sort of thing. It really just makes me go, maybe I'm just mad. Maybe my brain cells have slowly died over all this time. Ah, we're being flattered. Thank you, Morgan. Unfortunately, this is the special attack variant of Swagger, making us confused. Yay! We don't care about our confusion. You don't need no confusion. I don't know why I've now got fucking wall in my head now. Crap. Hey teacher, leave them kids alone. Hey, look at it, it's Garnifor! Quick, avert your eyes before porn is made out of it! Wait, hang on, this is an actual Pokemon game. There won't be any porn made out of it. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? Omelets? And she prefers the cheese ones. I got it right! I don't care about anything else other than getting it right. Wait. Hey, it's not the confusion immediately. Yeah, we are the best. We are the greatest. We murder your Garnifor. 4 times weak to poison. 4 times weak to poison. That's something you rarely be able to say unless you're fighting a Garnifor. That you are saying it, like I just did. Yeah. Oh, right. The fairy gym trainers are dealt with. What's this message? Oh no, it's just things. Okay. Ooh, some of my friends list is playing Sandless. Yay! Some of my friends list is playing Sandless. Sweet, I might actually have a reason to talk about Sandless to people again. Yay! Oh, hang on. Stay focused and whatnot. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. I'm just gonna switch over to Ninetales first. Due to the poison typing of the wheezing. Wheezing. It reminds you of the Industrial Revolution and the Victorian era, which was so great for the British Empire, for the sun never set on the British Empire. The sun still doesn't set on the British Empire in some ways, but we just don't have direct control. Like Canada and Australia, technically the heads of state is still the King/Queen of England, depending on what time period you're referring to. They just happen to be less, it's just more of an overseeing more than anything else. At the end of the day, because Canada elects their Prime Minister, so does Australia, so does we in the UK. Although, whether or not we agree on the people getting elected into power, that's another thing entirely. But then again, I feel like any politician who's at the point where people can believably go, yeah, no, they can lead a party. You're going to have your contractors no matter what. You're going to have your people that will be like, yeah, I hate them. Why do you hate them? Yeah, because they're better than me. It's as simple as that. Whether their policies are good or not. So anyways, time for us to extra sensory our way through the first fight. Which means I should also didn't kill. We didn't kill. So Ninetales is up. And the great thing about it, of course, is the fact that we have got. Hold on. So the first thing is, first question. Do you know my nickname? The magic user. That seems like anyone that uses special attackers. Or the wizard. Pardon me. It's the wizard. That's right. She's the one that advertised Mario Bros. 3 for the first time in the United States. Okay, my own shenanigans aside on that one. Extra sensory. We did it. We killed it. It is now dead. Yeah. Notice Pokemon Horizons is actually on Netflix now, and apparently it's been on the BBC iPlayer for a while, so I actually need to buckle down and watch it at some point properly. I've seen one or two episodes, so yeah, it won't be like a complete new experience, but I don't know, it'll bridge me over till when they actually do make more Pokemon Concierge. Switching over to Togekiss first, hey? Interesting. Then again, it does make sense. I am a fire type. Over to Tab. We do take a lot of damage from air slash. How much does Statisticity take? Okay, right, yeah, we're switching over to Doctors. The Age of Power is a thing. There it is. Age of Power is a thing, so we will be switching immediately. We are actually a little bit more on some response than I would like to be, but hey, you know, not over here and all that. I would have hoped for more WoW first, but yeah, no, I was right. I was wise to do this. Ooh, that did hurt. That actually hurt a little bit. Right, okay. I'm tempted to go Toxic and then spam Discharge. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Toxic. Oh, we're slower. Sadly, it means that any of those stat boosts we got, unless we had like a Band Pass team, we're not going to be utilising in the same way, which is a shame. Real shame. But now that that's been poisoned, we'll slowly win no matter what. Question! What is her favourite colour? We could go for pink, we can also go for purple. You know what? She looks like a purple kind of fella. Thank you, stat boosts. Apparently I do actually remember them to an extent. Wow, she really doesn't want to use Air Slash. Doesn't Air Slash like flinch? Yeah, Air Slash has a chance of flinching. She could easily... I could have been using Discharge immediately. We could have killed it a lot quicker. I need to stop underestimating how well my attacks do. Damn it. But level ups and X-Drill wants to now know Dig, which, yeah, I mean, it's probably better than Drill 1 in a way. I mean, Drill 1 crits, this doesn't. But it is more accurate. I honestly don't know which is better than on that one. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll have Drill 1. We have Drill 1. It's probably better to have because of the crit chance. Anyway, in comes the Mawile, yeah, which, while in and of itself it can't deal too much damage, did just lower our thing, and our poison moves won't be as effective, but our Discharge will be. We can Discharge, don't need to just immediately switch. See, that's the thing, Mawile is so, like, the only stat-based stat it has better than Toxtricity is its defense stat of 85. Which means we'll be on to the Alchemy. I'm going to definitely want to do that. Anyway, Fire Spin! Fire Spin! It is so much weaker than Flamethrower. No, we're not having it. Like, I get the point of using it, but we have the G-Max and the Scorch move anyway that basically does the Fire Spin thing for us at a much powerful state for any gym battles, so I don't see the point of it. Anyway, hello Elqueme, time for you to get comically large spoons to death. If I keep talking about spooning Elqueme, I'm thinking I'm gonna go mad. But anyway, since I just might as well just do as strong of a fight as possible, might as well just Dynamax now. Because let's face it has two ways of doing Max Guard, and then it has its Fairy Dynamax maneuver, which shouldn't do too much. If it does do too much, then I have really underestimated my hug the Jigglypuff in anticipation. Yeah. I need to do it around this, I haven't tried doing it wrestling. Hello, Jigglypuff. Behold, giant Jigglypuff is always the same. Oh, anyway, let's set it up for One Winged Angel and just go. Behold, I did a horrible job at making Elqueme cake on the thumbnail, didn't I? Ooh, just under half. But we do get the battle type boost. You like pink. Here, let us give you some. G-Max Finale. This is my original idea, just like a giant starry fairy destruction. But oh yeah, here he gets the kill. Darn. And then we restore some health from the Black Sludge. Anyway, Max use the attack, which means we should not one shot this time. Okay, we'll one shot next. We are going to win next time unless someone starts. Which means that the only thing it does for 3 times is G-Max Finale. So if you just can't handle a G-Max Finale, then that's really unfortunate. But yeah. Then again, Toxtricity is such a good Pokemon, and they give you it for free, just on Route 5 in the nursery. Oh, we do get a question. How old is she? She's 88. But if we answer 16, she likes our answer. And gives us a stat boost out of it. So I did remember things for the good. I don't know why, but while dealing with a certain eye issue, I don't know why, but I've suddenly been in a data war. I don't know why, I don't know how. But, you know, it happens. I'm also kinda in the mood to play Final Fantasy again. Like 14. I mean, I could always save some money to pick the units for Xbox. Because I have them on PlayStation. Yeah, unless they can suddenly work on PS2, I'm not getting a PlayStation that has it down a flight of stairs. Because that's something I have to deal with on my own accord. Fucking family. But hey, you know, we did it within the first half an hour of the stream. Yippee! Well, I guess that's that for the... No, I'm joking. We sadly are not worthy of becoming the fairy type gym leader. I can make a fairy team. Maybe I'll just install a ROM hack that allows you to be a gym leader and specifically use fairies. We can now catch Pokemon up to level 45. And we get Draining Kiss, which, you know, isn't a bad fairy maneuver. Does allow you to heal your Pokemon through it, so, you know. And we do get the fairy uniform. How lovely. Also, she's quite tall while old. So you could just imagine if she was in her prime, just how tall she'd be. Next gym is in Sirchester, which requires us to make our way all the way back to Hammerlock. However, quality of life power occurs where we don't have to worry about it too much. Either we could have just taken a flying taxi anyway, but Opal happens to be wanting to head over to Hammerlock anyway, so with pleasure, let's make our way. They do say to his company after all, 3 is a crowd, 4 means you're not going to be getting through that door anytime soon. Anyways, back in Hammerlock, we get to this far before Opal's like, yeah, I'm just going to walk on my own accord. So for us, that means it's time to head along this way. Let's just use the Pokemon Center quickly. I don't care whether the team's healed or not, I'm just wanting to. So anyway, we need to prepare ourselves for multiple things. First of all, once we're done with various cutscenes, there is Route 7. There is a Pokemon encounter, of course, we can have on the route. And, of course, there's a fight with Hop. We should probably prepare our team, first and foremost, for said fight. So, while I'm here in the Pokemon Center, we can actually take an assessment of this. Hop in Route 7 happens to use a very different team compared to before, having now added Trevenant, Heatmore, Bolton and Snorlax to the equation. Holy shit, Hop, you actually do know what you're doing. Coverage, Snorlax, Bolton's cool too, I guess. Oh god, he might actually be a threat. Potentially. Anyways, so we might as well run through them now. Trevenant is going to be the starting point, so bring your Fire, Ice, Flying, Ghost or Dark Pokemon, and you'll probably do quite fine. So, for all intents and purposes, we actually are perfectly fine with what we've got with Ninetales and hell, even Centiskorch. Then moving along, Heatmore is pure fire, so Water, Ground and Rock will do its job quite nicely. We currently don't really have any of that on our team as much outside of Esquadrille. Might be a little lower level. No, about the same level actually. Ah, perfect. Then of course there is also Snorlax. Snorlax. You see, it claims that it will do about half of my Machoke's health in damage. It is level 35. Well, at level 35 in terms of all of its stats. And as you can see, it has thick fat, apparently. The one Hop has thick fat, which means our beloved Ninetales, no, it can't do as much. Due to the thick fat adding on half of the damage to fire and ice moves, meaning that, yeah, which, you know, is quite nice if, say, you're using something like, say, a Mamoswine, where fire would be an issue, potentially. On an ice type, that does get rid of fire weakness, but you know, then again it's a ground type, so I think there's already an immunity to it, resistance anyway. Just means that it's even less effective. It does have heavy slam. You do have to be careful of that, as it is based on the user weighing more than the target. So if you're using a light Pokemon, like say maybe Jigglypuff, yeah, Snorlax is going to murder it. It also has stockpile to raise its defense. Thankfully, it doesn't have West. Whew. Bolton is the evolved form of Yamper, so yeah, Esquadrille go bruh. But also, yeah, it's not got a bad moveset. Nuzzle to guarantee paralysis. Crunch is just a good move overall. Same with Spark, it's alright. There's obviously better ones, but you know, and Roar to stop me from having a Pokemon out, and since it goes fast, it does potentially, since it has a speed of 121, it can actually utilize that to screw me over. Lovely. And then of course Inteleon, as it has been, Inteleon, it's the water starter and it has Snipe Shot, do be careful of it, as well as Sucker Punch to stop you from just going, haha, I'll just keep hitting, tearful look, and a Whirlpool. We have a Pokemon for this. 2 Pokemon for this. Actually no, maybe not, because Snipe Shot apparently does a lot of damage. Keep in mind Taunt as well for the later one, so in reality, my team is very, very, very weak to Inteleon, so it might be my prerogative to swap one of my fire types out. Which one? Ooh, well, I mean, Ninetales has been with us the entire time, practically. I do have this Marowak. Ooh, I don't know. We have quite a few Pokemon. Some more useful than others. I'm just going to consider Clobbopus will eventually outpace Machoke, I would say, because it will become Grapplelog, and I think its stats would be better in some way, shape or form. Hop's team would be weaker to Dreadnought. Trouble is, a lot of these Pokemon are lower level by default. You know what? We'll consider our options. Also, I realised I didn't pull this down, so me looking at my box doesn't matter too much, does it? I think the sensible thing to do, I'm going to take my hat back off. It's actually warmer in my room than I thought it was for my head. For my feet, oh god no, I probably have like tiny hats for my toes. Anyways, in cutscene okay, my hat just fell a little bit. In cutscene form, we get to see Bede being like, oh, what are you doing here? Yeah. Because obviously he has plans to try and get back into doing stuff for Woes and all that. Unfortunately for him, Opal has appeared. And well, I don't know what you do to a person, but whatever Opal decides to do, she's kidnapping Bede. Someone called the police. Well, anyways, we'll see Bede again at some point in the future. But for now, we'll be heading off to back over towards Balloonia with Opal. And for us, to Route 7. Not just yet. For you see, we can actually just double check what routes we haven't had an encounter on before this point. We still can't access Lake of Rage. We could check Dusty Bowl, see if we actually can get something now. Did I encounter everything I can elsewhere? Nope, just something real. Okay. So, I actually do want to head into the Dusty Bowl, see if we can encounter anything. That might actually be helpful. Because we missed in the Glenwood Tangle, so, you know, it's a factor. Also, Dynamax stuff. I wanna do more Dynamax battles. I wanna get resources to grind to be able to effectively level up some Pokemon. That way, we're not screwed if, say, an incident occurs and I'm suddenly having to replace Pokemon on my team. Oh god, I can barely see! And it isn't my eyes fucking up. Well, anyway, right. Anyway, don't need to go into the grass, especially when there's Sneasels about. Oh, Amerstylix. What is in this one today, then? Ooh, it's a Lampert! I don't have as many things that can fight it at the level that it's at. My water types are weaker than I'd like to admit. But hey, at least I have Excadrill. We'll use an Excadrill. Again, this doesn't. I don't count these for the Nuzlocke. Obviously, we're not catching this one. This one's not in the Dusty Bowl area. We could use a Wishing Star on one in the Dusty Bowl. We could try that exploit where you save and like get out of the game repeatedly or whatnot. No, we got. Oh, that was like one. Oh, crap, we got one, which means. Ah, it's a shame I have a Litwick as well. This would be dupe scores anyway. Quillfish. You know what? Quillfish being here is fine. Right, so the idea should be we Dynamax into Max Quake. Because it shouldn't have Levitate. We kind of decided against that. Now, Excadrill Max Quake, and I need to do. Ooh, we get a good amount of damage. It's a 3-star one, so you know. Also, this just nets us more resources in general. This is the thing. I honestly think Gen 8. You know what? I'll say it. Gen 8 actually seems quite an easy one to Nuzlocke, comparatively to Gen 9. Gen 9 actually has the dilemma of just how large the areas are and which areas are available. Oh, there's only one final now, straight. Oh, that's great. Oh. There's been. Get it in this time compared to last time I did a thing. Martin, so walk. Just gag myself with my hair. Anyways, at 3 stars we actually see our first instance of them setting up a shield. it means that we have to do more attacks to break it. Thankfully, a super effective max attack does cause it to take damage, but then deals a bit of damage to it. So we should be able to do it next time. Cosmic Power! That's just a way of boosting your stats. At least Lucha's doing a thing. Flame body. Next flare, hitting me, keep up still. That's the slight downside with Extra Drill. It is steel type, so it does probably not the wisest decision against the fire type. Oh, yep, it wins. We win. I have to remember, I'm not catching this. As much as I would want to, I have a Litwick. We don't have to worry. Also, I couldn't get anyway. That's a nice good amount of medium and large ones, and then those candies as well. Big Nugget, Heat Crash, and a Blaze Kick. Nice. Some good TRs there. So yeah, we could actively, manually, set up in the Dusty Bowl if there's a Dynamax tank in there. We still have yet to have our counter because it was very strong looking beforehand. Hey look, it's a Mawile! Hey look, the Mawile went into us! Hey, we can catch it as well. That's lovely. Maybe not with a Ninetales, otherwise a Ninetales would probably kill it. I'm just going to make that assumption. Actually no, X-Sentry is not very effective. We can use that. I'm fine with a Mawile. Not very effective, but it dealt damage. Right, I want to get down to at least orange before I start throwing balls, because Hail's going to slowly kill it anyway. Which means we are sadly on a timer. Using Sweet Scent this time, fair enough. Right, okay, so I need to look at what balls I've got. We mitigating the hail with the leftovers, so if it just like spams Sweet Scents for the rest of the battle, that'd be good. We can then double check what moves it could have. We have to start finding these now. Do I have any Ultra Balls? Yes I do, I have the one. Back up here for the Steel Ball. I recognise that Mawile's favorite in here. No, it got that. Okay, well we're in the Dusty Bowl, so more while. So that didn't work, sadly. It's not dark. I don't think it's that heavy. We'll use the heavy book, because I'm not. This is probably not really the counters where we'll be using it. No, immediate. Damn it. It's going to spam Taunt, eh? Fair enough. It's probably thinking because Iron Head's not very effective. I just wish we could change the weather. There's not really many options. There is an option. Escadrille is a lot lower level, but we can Sandstorm. We could Sandstorm. Mawile therefore would no longer be taking damage. It's worthy to do this. Just gotta be careful of Escadrille's health. More so just because it's lower level. And we're buffed by hail. It's in the word, I've got to spend time doing a Sandstorm. Because still doesn't take damage from sand. There we go. Yep, that's what I was fearing. Let's throw a Great Ball. should hopefully work now. I hope. We're in the red with it anyway, so. I have to switch. It's not very effective, but it still does damage. Like, oh. Right, come on. I don't have many other. I'm sad I don't have quick balls because this would make losing a lot easier. Just stay in. I'm gonna have to spend a ton healing now. Because seriously, the fact that I'm missing so many Pokemon is not a good thing. On the other hand, it's not bad that I've gotten as many as I have. Still though, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time doing this. I can check to see if there's anyone that sells Sandstorms inside, which means the hell will be back. Yeah, hell returns. So the sand has subsided. Do I have anything that would work at this point? No, Great Ball's the best bet. Shit. More balls only work on like low level Pokemon. There are no Ultra Balls because just the few that I've been able to get don't work. Hail is gonna kill Mawile. Like, I can't spend the time switching in and out Excadrill, so I have no way of keeping Mawile from getting hurt from the hail. If I had Sunny Day, that would have been better in some ways. Yeah, it's just breaking out immediately, and I have no way of sleeping because I'm an idiot. One last Great Ball because he's gonna die to hail. Just break out immediately. Yeah. Well, that's another missed one. Well, hey, at least we got experience for Excadrill. Let's head here and see if the guy's selling quick balls today. Nope, timer. Flare bets though. Oh. Right, okay, then we'll head back up to the one over here. I am upset. Primarily at myself. Oh, pardon me. Luxury. Luxury. Energy ball. Blaze kick again. Okay, right, there is actually one thing I do want to do, and that is to head over to the nursery. Oh, pardon me. Now, there is a second nursery in the wild area. The first one is on Route 5, we've seen that one. That's where you get Toxel. However, I don't believe I headed in the direction of the nursery in this wild area. You know what? I'll say it. You know why the wild area seems to run better? I think it's due to the fact that it's a very enclosed, open-ended area. Comparatively to, say, Scarlet and Violet, where it's one big open world from the word go, essentially. There's another guy here we can talk to for potential what buying hill balls. No. Ooh, that box. Both sounds always nice. Right, that's not who I wanted to talk to anyway, because what I do want to talk to, hello 6 again, the people I do want to go to is over here. These are the digging duo. One guy, they got treasures here. This guy has no lack of skill, but when it comes to stamina, the brother is bad. So this guy can find rarer stuff, but you're more likely to not get much from them. So we'll spend 500 rocks, see what we get. A rare bone. Ah, shit. We got one rare bone. Whereas with this guy, he has plenty of stamina, so we have more of a chance of actually digging up more than one item. However, what the items we would get overall, like a metal coat, I mean, that's fine if you're trying to do stuff. We only actually got one item as well. What the fuck? Alright, okay, well, we're giving each of you another attempt to do better. Stardust. A Neverstone. That's not as useful. More Stardust. Fossilized Dino. And that's about it. So yeah, if you want to get more of the fossils going, you do need to talk to these guys. So, okay, that guy actually did a good job there. Fossilized Dino. Anything else? A Dawnstone! Oh, that's quite nice actually. Da! So as you can see, that's how they work. But Fossilized Dino, we did have part of a fossil. Where is our fossilized thingy? Not in this bit. It's there in key items? No, they're in treasures. Ah yes, we talked to a guy and got 2 fossilized bird. We've now found 2 fossilized dino pieces. So that does mean we actually do have the power to make a fossil Pokemon. Good on us. Honestly, there's not much more I can decide to do in the wild area at the moment other than maybe getting some good Dynamax then going in terms of just what I'd get. That's a greedent. Our best bet is to throw down with a fighting type. Ultimately, at the end of the day, once we have done this, we can see what I could do, because I want to change. It's quite weak to water. Get Center Scorch swapped out and 9K swapped. That I just do not know. We're doing any base 85 with the Max Knuckle? Oh god. We need a better fighting type maneuver. I also want to put Cloverpuss on the team and see if I can get it to become Dracula. Grapplocked has a lovely shiny. Lovely shiny. Has overall, other than its speed, probably better base stats overall than the choke. Probably. But then again, we can see that on our team thing, like, every time I go into a battle, I can choke. We have a throw, which is quite nice to have. So this will be our next actual fight. We just need to determine whether we can change it or not. It's nice of... No! And the Togepi died! No! Togepi! It grows strong. The storm grows stronger. Giant fist in the sky. Yeah, there we go. And it gets a rule of 4. Sadly, the fact that I had 2 Pokemon on the team that have like such low stuff to it, Flail, not a bad option actually for it to have. We're gonna use this bit up, but that doesn't do anything. Bravo game. Because it didn't do other factor there. Destroy the rest of it. Shield, good. I think that's it though for our Dynamaxing, so we'll have to see. Yep, no good. Boot rate works. Maybe one day I'll return back to Pokemon Violet or Scarlet for Nuzlocke purposes and just don't be an idiot. So yeah, Encore and Upboard. Upboard's not a bad move. Upboard's not bad at all. Upboard is nice to have actually. Right, okay, so yeah, Clobbopus evolves through having Taunt. So the question is actually, do I have a Taunt TM currently? Or TR even? Because that just would cut down on the time needed. I do have Taunt. For the purposes of doing this, I'm going to just be swapping out Senator Scorch for a moment. Have no worries, Senator Scorch will probably be back on the team at some point. I just want to do a thing. This is Clobbopus. I called it a heart. Now, what we need to do is we need to level it up once. Oh, I leveled it up 4 times because I forgot that that amount is needed for that. Anyway, there we go. Clobbopus is now evolving. Where did I get Clobbopus? Did I get an Isle of Armor? I don't see it anywhere else. Yeah, I got it in Loop Lagoon. Bam bam, Grapplock. Now we can utilise the Hulk thing to assess. Machoke has base 100 attack, Grapplock has base 118. Has same health, better special defense, slightly slower actually. Overall is probably better in terms of just a pure fighting type. Jitsu Pokemon. And upon leveling and upon evolving, it does want to learn Octolock. Octolock is a fighting maneuver that locks the target in and prevents it from fleeing. Also lowers the target's defense and special defense every turn. We use that over bind. And then I'm going to level it up as much as possible because I think I'll swap it out. I think I'll swap Machoke out. Like, it has coverage, but, like, I don't need ground coverage when I've got Excadrill at the moment. So, like, that puts us up to that. Wants to learn Bulk Up. See, now that we have it evolved into that, into Grapplock, we don't really need Taunt. I'll take Bulk Up, because that could be fun to use. And Submission! It is a stronger fighting maneuver than Brick Break by 5, but it's lower accuracy and it damages the user a little. Hold on, I need to check. Does Grapplock learn better fighting type maneuver as fast as humanly possible, please? That's TMs, Submission at 30, Taunt at 35, oh that's, 25. Level 40 it gets Reversal. At level 45 it gets Superpower. We're going to be keeping Break for now. And we'll keep our moves because we don't want Taunt. And then, oh, let's use large candies. We'll just make this our strongest Pokemon. And now for Reversal, which, yeah, becomes more powerful the less HP the user has. So it's a nice little of a last ditch move kind of thing. Or if I know I'm going to take a huge chunk of damage, I can basically go, haha. Instead of, you know, suffering. We'll give it the bright powder right now, actually. And in terms of held items, I'm gonna swap my held item here, put it back in my bag, and held item, open bag, and we should be able to get to it immediately, pretty much. Unless I got more than one. I have 4. Give the Sauce Santa extra drill. Ooh, I have black glasses. That's useful. And then we'll swap out my choke. We have a couple now. So, which Pokemon am I swapping out my choke for? This is going to be a case of Quiz preparing for not Hop. We've got solutions to Hop on our team 100%. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. What I'm looking towards is yeah, it's about 8 fight as well, where he's got more Pokemon. But there is the Surchester Gym is what I'm thinking of as well, which is Gordy's team of these fabulous Pokemon. I just want to check what that went to in total. Grass, electric, fighting, ground. We have that covered quite well. Water, still, walk. Water, grass, fighting, ground, still. Water, ground, walk, and fighting. You know what? I may have just used all my XP candies up, but having Dreadnought on the team would probably be a good option. I do need to double check. Do any of these fuckers have fighting maneuvers? Walk Tomb, Razor Shell, Stone Age, Struggle Bug, Walk Tomb, Power Split, Walk Tomb, Wonder Room, Boy Slam, Heat Crash, Walk Tomb, Stuff Walk, and Tire Shot. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine. My team will be fine, I just need to level up Dreadnought. In fact, Dreadnought, when it comes to fighting, obviously not against the Trevenant, but against the Heatmore, it can do stuff. Snorlax, Old Tongue, can't do much about, and apparently still takes damage there because, yeah, it's got a weakness to water, doesn't it? Right, with that, I'm going to go and farm a few more Dynamax then, the big thinks. Out of, I need experience on Dreadnought sooner rather than later. So, welcome aboard to Chris Grinds a little. Not because he had a tragic accident with his Pokemon, but because, let's face it, having more Pokemon of level is probably for the best. Wish I didn't have so many areas of low visibility occurring today. That kind of hard to let. Oh god, that's the Snorlax. Which we're actually of level for, apparently. That's kind of neat. I guess I can flamethrower this one and get experience out of that. It's more, I don't want to level the rest of my team up too much. But this gives you an example of how hops might go for us. As you can see, Ninetales definitely did not appreciate getting hit with a big, huge body slam. We can try running. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so right, that might be how hops Snorlax may go for us. There are areas that have right, one all the way over there. Really not over here at all in the slightest? Okay. You know what? We have a fishing piece. We have a wishing piece. Might as well do this. I'm not gonna. Oh, purple light. 2-star poison water affair. Poison water, poison water, poison water. Poison water is weak to ground, electric, and psychic. So we need to switch ideally to Toxtricity. Don't fight others. It's only a 2-star one, so we'll get lesser rewards than a 3-star one, but nah, what can you do? Because it's a Marini! It's a Marini! It's a Marini! It's Marine. Oh yeah, shit, I'm using discharge. Okay, I've just decided to electrocute everyone. Fucking call me power plant. We don't catch it. So yeah. Unless it was shiny, then we would, but you know. Ooh, toxic spikes. Useful. Indeed, actually. Toxic spikes can be useful. Great for setup purposes, but I'm noticing a distinct lack of lights in this going up into the sky. We'll do what we got, and then I'll just go back to the adventure at hand, because Sir Chester awaits us after we do this. I will head this way around, I think. A lot of icy areas today. See, this is a thing. If we were doing like a monotype one, we would be able to have our pick of the litter really of types, and be like, yeah, just spend a couple of days making sure that I've definitely been able to get the right type of Pokemon to show up, and yeah, it's so much easier. I don't need the tip about that game. I know how that works, and I know how there are Pokemon you probably shouldn't encounter immediately. Sheesh. I guess I didn't go by those notes at an earlier point. Anyways. That's a Wishcash. It's water ground. Water ground. Water ground, that means grass type time. Don't write others. 3 stars. So we'll get some nice experience candies out of it. So, you know. So, I must ask, how's everyone's day been? My day's been actually quite fine. Actually being able to see out both my eyes is really lovely, I have to admit. Although, I tell you what, I think it was the other day, might have been yesterday actually, waking up and just thinking to yourself, oh shit, I've gone half blind. For a while in the day, for a while in the morning, it's just like, oh, this eye just didn't want to work properly, and it's just like, and the thing is, I don't know if it was due to the fact that there was something going on with the eye before I hit my head, or it was due to me hitting my head. So I don't know whether or not it's worth going to a doctor or going to an optician, which is really annoying because I'm not up in time to make a doctor's appointment, ever at the moment. So I don't know how I'm going to go about it. In the slightest do ponder sometimes, but I think the fact that a lot of the issues with it's died down, it means it probably was something that would be easily just west, thankfully, but could always be wrong. It's been wrong before. Doesn't it hurt? This is a shame because, you know, I'm having fun and all, so, you know, no. Not so much fun having more whale decide to die on me like that, but try to do on that front, you know, it's just hail, you know. There's a reason why becoming snow was a good thing. Oh god, Wobbuffet used to counter like an idiot. Oh crap. Wobbuffets. Well, flying quest. Not the worst idea, I guess. Next of the grove, murder the Wishcash. It doesn't die fully yet. Doesn't have its shield up. Now it's gonna be weakened, and I hope Delmise does its job. Water Pulse, Holucha, no! It's confused. Giga Drain, it almost does its job. Wobbuffet's still thinking it's the one that's going to be getting hit. Well, on the bright side, we win. These. Because even if Holucha hits itself, we'll murder the Wishcash. Hey, instead. Okay, good. Ooh, as much as it wouldn't have been a bad idea to catch this, because Water Ground's actually quite nice typing. We can't. Stealth Walk. high horsepower. That's quite nice. I'll say that to myself. We are getting some nice TRs out of this as well. Right, anyway, let's level up Dreadnought and make it more useful for all the things we want to do. Also, I'm going to give it black glasses so that it can use Bite and Crunch better. Let's start with the small. Then we use the medium. Level 35. Wants to learn counter? No. And then we use a large, make it stronger. And we can give it throat chop. Do I have crunch yet? No, just bite. You know what? Just getting throat chop now and then maybe we use crunch instead. I don't know. There we go, and we have that, so it means its dark maneuver is going to be stronger. So anyway, we did just get high horsepower, base 95, useful. Toxic spikes, now we can learn it. Uproar can be learned by Toxicity, we can use that to great effect. Drain Kiss can be learned by that, this can be learned by all of them practically. Revenge can be learned by those. Okay, well, we'll consider our options later, I think, a little bit. Town map. Up we back go to Hammerlock. We'll be starting with Ninetales against the Trevenant, and then when it switches over to Heatmore, we could actually keep Ninetales in. However, chances are he will swap to one of his many ways of dealing with Ninetales, much more efficiently speaking. So we'll just have to deal with that as we come about. All of the various factors. Then we'll hopefully have an encounter in Route 7 that we can actually fucking do. And get a Pokemon out of it. Because then it's more options, whoopee. Cycling through the road. Hello, Sonia. Sonia's been doing research. And explosion. So something's obviously going on in Hammerlock Stadium. Yeah, of course Dynamaxing is possible here. There's a bloody stadium where you can do that. And we could attempt, instead of being able to help out with the adults, because, you know, we're quite good at doing the whole Pokemon training thing, we got to deal with Hop instead. Which, you know what, fair enough. I'm fine with it. I know there's people that aren't, but, yeah, you know. It's not like we won't go to the power plant ever. Hop in the meantime has been doing the other gyms that we've already completed. So he's put in the work, bravo. Time for us to slap him in the face a couple of times and go, haha, you fool. We're still stronger than you. But first off is another Pokemon Center. Might as well go in here, sell the treasures we've got. Not all of them, obviously. Werebone. Bowl cap. Honey. Smarties. Actually, I do need to check. Can we buy Ultra Balls yet? Yay, we can! Woo! I should have probably done this earlier. Woo! Nice 50 Ultra Balls will do. And you there, other person, what do you sell? You sell TMs, you sell Mega Punch, Mega Kick, the Elemental Fangs, Weather Ball, and the Terrains. Yes. Interesting. You, I don't need to heal from this time, as I already did that in the previous one. Yeah, let's head on out. Hop wants us on the bridge. How brave of him. Before we can finish getting across the bridge, there's Hop wanting to fight. And so we fight. Believe it or not. Pokemon Trainer Hops insults the Trevenant. Go, Ninetales! To the surprise of no one, hopefully, at this point. And so Hop's gonna test us. Oh, Hop, me boy. You truly are forgetful. I'm using a fire type that's been able to flamethrower things for a while now. Ah, live. Reminds me of Lee. Ah, thank you, Hop. I'm truly as good as your brother, clearly. Or better than even. Ugh, pardon me. Hop is wasting everyone's time with a hyper potion. See, at this point, when I'm able to just do that, it's so annoying when the AI does that, being like, yeah, I'll use a potion. What are they going to do? Use the same move that almost killed my Pokemon again? Yes, actually, I am. Of course I would. I probably could have maybe used like a nasty plot and I'd be in a much stronger position against everything else with Ninetales. But, you know, there's the fact that Talion exists, which would force me to switch. Anyways, yep, Inteleon, forcing us to switch. Oh, a tearful look. I don't buy a Hop was going to go for tearful look. Personally, there's that party that's just like, really? Really? Well, yeah, this wave is going to crash you. Yeah, Hop, use that. Yeah. Snipe shot. Woo. Right, while doing this, I should probably be on this. So doing that and that at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, he did not do much to me. Another drop kick. Oh yeah, because yes, did he use Whirlpool first time around then? Oh, that might fly. So we're actually locked in for the moment. Aromatic Mist is a thing that raises the special defense stat of an allied Pokemon by using Mysterious Aroma. We're not really doing much double battles. Just gonna put that one out there. In comes the Heat Ball. This is bad news. We kind of want to switch to Non-Junior. Do your thing by being here, ready to take on the Fire Tiger. I can show you the power of how to use a water type properly. You use a Pokemon that's weak to it. Ah, liquidation. There we go. And we crit it for that matter. So we're either dealing with Snorlax or Boltard. Either way, owie owie owie, you can occur. Yeah, I don't know which it'll be. Oh, Boltard! Boltard, which can do a lot of damage with Spark. I mean, I can take a shot at not dying. That'd be kind of silly. How much damage does extra's best option? Actually, because the only thing I'd have to worry about is crunch and maybe it using war. Immunity to electricity! Woohoo! Yep, it was giving the spike hit one. Yeah, now that, yeah, that was an attempt to murder me. Drill one! We are faster. Just drill the bolt-on to death. As of course we do. And lastly is Snorlax. Nom Junior levels up. Wants Jaw Lock. It's a dark type move that's base 8 in power, just like Throat Chop, and locks in both the user and the target until either faints. Realistically speaking, this move is a dice move to have if you know that you're going to absolutely wreck the shit out of the Pokemon that you're doing it to. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep Throat Chop, to be honest. Because being able to switch my Pokemon out is probably a good thing. Yeah, of course, depending on the situation at hand, if it was like Destiny Bonds occurred, then obviously that would be more my doing. Right, let's start with a Sandstorm. Put Snorlax on a timer. Of definitely taking some damage. Oh, going for the stockpiles and there's nothing I can do about it. But buffeted by the Sandstorm means that now our maneuvers will all deal more damage. Like so. We did it. We quitted. And with that, we beat Hop on Route 7. We'll be fighting him again on Route 8 / Sirchester. I believe that's his Sirchester fight team there. Not really Route 8, but whatever. We'll see him again later. For now, though, we have Gordy as well to deal with, which will be in the Sirchester gym. Also, Route 7. So I'm going to put out the Pokemon I think is going to be the best for dealing damage, but not killing. Hop has made his mind up, he's going to be the one to dethrone his brother, fair enough. And we welcome you to the route where Berserker exists, and we can't go this way because Team Yell. Oh great, I'm surrounded. Nope, trainer. This guy's got his flying taxi stuff, he's a cabbie, and of course he's called Bruce. And of course his record was still not part still yet, so Flamethrower is not super effective, but it will still do the job. Oh, taunting me, ye are! Ooh! Them old fighting words. I don't think we needed to crit that game. Right, then it should be something else. What else does this guy have? A Rufflet! No, look at the tiny bird. That's about to become food. Flamethrower, cook it alive! Ooh, slash. Actually, could be quite a painful move. But only realistically if it quits. It's kind of weak otherwise. Rufflet has been defeated old. Defeated old? That's not a word. Defeated! That's the word. We beat other Carrie's Pokemon. Yay! Oh sorry, there was a lot of Berserkers around here. I might want to swap my Pokemon to something that's not going to immediately win against everything ever. But also not going to die itself. Maybe I want something that isn't Berserker, who knows. Maybe I'll go into a patch of grass where that's... I would have preferred the Berserker! No! No! Cower Blast! Carablast! Carablast! It requires Shelmet in order to evolve, because you need to trade a Carablast for a Shelmet to get both of them to evolve. I might as well just kill it and put it out of its misery. It is a weak Pokemon. It is so weak that it's fine. I'm fine missing this encounter. Just 100%. That is... Sorry, Berserkers, I'm not having you anymore. I can't have you. Right, anyway, Route 7, a relatively short route due to the fact we can't go far along it actually due to stuff. What about 8? Here's here we find Girders, Golett, Rhyhorn, go for a throat chop, methinks. Yeah, decent damage. What we're seeing here is it using a multiple attack maneuver. You can't hit 5 times automatically, you fuckers. Oh, throat chop should do the trick, and then we'll start throwing multiples. Five times again! What the fuck you, game? Twice in a row, 2 times! It gets 5 hits in. Do you know how often that is likely to happen? Probably not much. It's probably not meant to be that much in terms of the overall percentage of it happening. Oh, pardon me. Right, time for the Ultra Ball. Hey, Rhyhorn. We actually do have a Protector. But this isn't Legends Arceus, so I believe we will be needing to trade if we wanted it to become a Rhyperior. Not to say Rhydon's not a bad Pokemon, a bit weak these days because Gen 1, but you know. Fuck it, I'm just gonna, it's male. Let's just call it Ryan the Winehorn. It's Ryan the Winehorn. And if we go into the summary, it has the ever so lovely, oh, let's type down, timid. It's a timid little thing. So, is it guaranteed to be 5? No, it is 2 to 5. It is 2 to 5 times. I'm just incredibly unlucky when it comes to getting hit by Rock Blast. Well, it gets to go into a box and we get to carry on with the route. Just doing all of the various exploration parts. I was kind of hoping that the Girder didn't fight me, because we have Nom up front, Nom Jr. up front, so we can hit Liquidation. Oh good, it's only using I'm not going to do much. Our Liquidation is going to do more because we've dealt damage. And we've Nuzlocke. Yeah. Before making our way around there, all we find is this trainer tips, which is telling you that it might be worth you spending the time doing things. I might need to wait for it to actually get out of the way. He did not wait long enough. Well, and just yeah. Gotta be careful because fighting, so probably better if we just send in Ninetales up front. Pawniards are around, but this ain't Gen 9, so no King Gambit. But Bishop's still a good Pokemon. If we were to be able to catch one, that wouldn't be too bad. Joanna! How's a Rosie? Oh, unfortunate for you, Doc. I have this thing called Ninetales. No matter what I do, it's going to kill it. Which is a shame. The poor plant, it's dead. Oh yeah, I haven't had my headphones on, have I? The entire time. It's not too bad, because like... I'm just... Because, yeah, I mean... Farmers is alright. Ah, Hatchwem. Hatchwem, Hatchwem, Hatchwem. Take the flamethrower. Like that for the moment. Yeah, I'm not really missing out much with the music. I think that's a downside, that I don't really care about listening to this as much. I put out a thing on Blue Sky, like some battle music that I really enjoy, and it's like I put there's a. And I'll be saying, I'll say the normal battle music for Trails in the Sky first chapter. I hope to God that whatever they do with it in the remake, it's just basically just copy and pasted, because I think it's one of the best battle musics ever, just for like standard battles. Smart Strike. It's an attack that never misses, you see. Right, we need to head down here so that we can make our way to more of the route. Yeah, fucking good. Extra Sentry, the fighting type. Up we go. Well, we do see around the ruins a bunch. Here are some phalanxes. We could have saved ourselves one of them potentially, but probably not. Ah, Pixie Plate. That will boost the power of a fairy type maneuver being used by a Pokemon. Whether we have any fairy type maneuvers to be using or not is a different matter entirely. That trainer. You know what? Trainers are fine. Right, let's pure rock is fighting ground, still water, grass. Then it's other types. Bug, grass, fire. Ah, Dreepy. It's a ghost dragon. That has more Dreepies involved when in its evolution. Rather bizarre, but it's what it is after all. funnel beam. No, I pressed up! I pressed up! I pressed up, you stupid game! Well, I have no idea which Pokemon's gonna be now out here. Ah, Grapplock! Okay, it's Grapplock. We can Brick Break, but I think it's gonna be normal? Yeah, normal damage. Because, well, it is part flying, so it's a part dark! Funnelby is a dark type that happens to fly. My Octopus, however, happens to be very much a punchy thing. So, you know, it punches the sky. There's nothing more funny than when you happen to be looking over some old photos from like back in like a good 20 years ago now. And it's just like, oh yeah, that's name of sibling of a friend I had at the time. And it's like, and my sister's just like, who? For like, in terms of the friend. And it's just like, you know them. You know them. Why would I need to explain who my friends were for a good long time? But then again, I guess that's what happens sometimes. I honestly shouldn't be surprised at that, but you know. And as much as I would love to show pictures of me as a child, sadly most of them involve family members that have expressly said that they don't want to be doxxed on the internet, so I ain't gonna go overboard and show things off. Anyway, Overdrive-a-woo! It's actually better than Discharge for us. No, I'm not joking. I know it's now it's not necessarily going to be doing the same things as Discharge necessarily, but it is a sound-based maneuver, which for Punk Rock is great. We can also just swerve around and end up still fighting them anyway, accidentally speaking, so Musician Charles added Togedemaru. It's a happy little steel electric type. That's right, it's a steel type, meaning flamethrower go brah. Oh. Sometimes I question whether or not I can keep a positive attitude going. To absolutely no one at all sometimes. But, you know, it's fine. To be fair, most of the time when I'm playing... Oh, there, hello there, Farlings. Most of the time when I'm doing things on my own accord, I think that's one thing... I think one thing people seem to forget when it comes to streaming, or hell, just putting out videos in general, is you are every single viewer. Imagine those people being in the for a live stream. It's like, imagine if they were in the room watching you play. And it's like, as an introverted person, first of all, second of all, imagine if you had thousands of viewers per stream for every second of the stream. That would essentially be, that'd be like going to like, I want to say like more like an American school gymnasium than anywhere else, and like having it up on like a projector. All those people watching, you know? And for every view you have, it's like, that one's more simple. It's like you have recorded something on like a video camera and you're like, hey, check this thing out. And to people. Oh, a King's Walk. That's the thing, and that's, for someone like, say, the minute-long me of moaning about the controls in Kingdom Hearts 358, ostensibly proves. At the end of the day, that's the fact. It was over 1,000 people have seen it, and it means that over 1,000 people took the time to click on it, which is kind of neat. Shame it has to be me pissing and moaning a bunch, but what can you do? Alrighty then. I see Pokemons that I kind of wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Dreadnought. Out you come. You're going to be needed for this. There's Sneasel. Again, we would need a thing for that. Snorlax, which we already have. Thank you, Dupe Claws. I want the exclamation marks. Hey, it's a Sneasel anyway. Can I encounter a Sneasel again? We did encounter a Sneasel before. This is still well 9, well 8, isn't it? Let's go. We can't leave. The Sneasels has trapped us. No. Crap. We can't flee. No, and I'm just letting it raise its attacks now.